Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy, Mr Vinchh, and today we're talking about something actually near and dear to everybody's heart: anime, per usual. I'm doing a little reaction video to VinnyTube's top 10 anime of 2025. Since it is December 2025, it's pretty much over. We have about 30 days left. Obviously, this December 1st. So I just wanted to react to this, see if I agree, and see if there were some animes that I would throw in that he probably doesn't cover. We'll see what he says. Yeah, without further ado, man, let's get into the video. Let me know what's your top 10 or top whatever animes of 2025, and I'll see you guys on the next one. As always, man, peace and love. Do it.
There are years when anime just feels special. 2025 was one of those years. Every season had something.
Not gonna lie, 2025, we've been getting we got straight heat this year. I feel like there wasn't that many. There was too many good animes this year. I feel like there was a lot of good anime movies. There was a lot of good shows, especially a lot of good second seasons that came out in the beginning. We ate this year. For anime fans, I think we ate this year for sure.
Thing that made us go, whoa. Stories that hit deep, animation that defied logic, and moments that stayed long after the credits rolled. I know just choosing 10 sounds wild, but here we are. Get ready, we're looking at the top 10 best anime of 2025, and it's stacked.
I don't think I've seen this one.
You know an anime's wild when your elevator pitch sounds like Guy
All-Devouring Whale. What is this one? I haven't heard of this one at all. All-Devouring Whale. We have to look that up after.
Gets betrayed, eaten by his pet whale, and comes back to wreck everyone. Coming from China's booming animation scene, this one blended revenge fantasy, spiritual beasts, and absurd power.
The animation looks clean, bro. My man's looks clean. Look at the outline of everything. You can see everything's clearly outlined.
Scaling that made me audibly go, bro, what? Multiple times. But here's the thing, it worked. Every episode escalated the madness with jaw-dropping abilities, grandiose battles, and a world that felt massive. Sure, it's dramatic, maybe even melodramatic, but that's the beauty of it. It's that unapologetic, everything is epic energy anime fans secretly love. Between the mythical vibes, savage one-liners, and amazing fight animation, this show devoured my screen time. Literally.
I
love me a great background soundtrack when the character's talking. I don't know about y'all. I love that shit. I don't know why. Especially Solo Leveling when his theme song comes up. It's so hard. I don't know. I keep thinking about. I'm getting off.
行こう。私と一緒に天下一に上り詰めよう。
信じるわ、宇宙人。
自分も幽霊信じます。
Oh.
Aliens, ghosts, psychic battles.
I haven't heard anything bad about Dan season 2. I loved season 2 of Dan. I thought it was perfect. I won't say perfect, but I thought it was really good. I really liked how they tied everything in. It was freaking great.
Romance, chaos, that's Dan. Season 1 already felt like a sugar rush.
Facts.
Season 2, that was an entire bakery explosion. Every episode is pure creativity.
Like the evil eye shit, that shit was so cool. I liked how they did the backstory as well. I really enjoyed the backstory for sure. Backstory was perfect. Perfect.
Insanity. One moment you're getting all emotional just because Gigi wants to be friends with a monster, and soon you see a punk rock exorcism. Half the time I find myself yelling, what's going on? But that's what makes everything that is this show. The chemistry between Momo and Okarun continues to be the chaotic glue holding this supernatural circus together. The animation, still nuts.
Fantastic,
the comedy,
man.
still gold. And
He was actually, at first I hated this character. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember his name because I don't remember his name. But he was actually hilarious. That comic relief when they were fighting and the robot and they was like Power Rangers, that shit was lit, bro. That shit was so lit. I love that.
And the emotional beats, Dan didn't just double down.
Then the accidental kiss,
It multiplied by infinity and broke the calculator. Easily one of the most entertaining anime rides of the year.
Dog.
So picture this. It's a chilly autumn evening in Japan. Mount Fuji's glowing orange under the sunset. The air smells like roasted sweet potatoes. And you're sitting at home, jealous. But wait, our sponsors Tokyo Treat just dropped their Fuji Fall Snackscape box, and suddenly Japan's fall is at your doorstep. You get melon high chews.
But I don't want to see it. Thanks. Y'all want to go get some Tokyo Treats? Obviously, use his code. Sorry, I skipped it, but I'll leave the link for his channel. You can definitely go look at it.
What do you get when you mix Sherlock Holmes, Cthulhu, and a dash of Full Metal Alchemist? You get Lord of Mysteries, an intoxicating blend of mystery, magic, and madness. This Chinese animation hit different. Set in
Okay, so it's the Chinese animation. Okay, I've seen this on Crunchyroll like a bunch. It was on the homepage for a while. I just never watched it. I mean, obviously, as you guys know, there's so many animes to watch. It is in my watch list still, but I just haven't had a chance to watch it. But let's see what he says about it, if I actually have to go back and watch it.
In a Victorian-inspired world brimming with fog, secret societies, and sanity-shattering powers, it managed to feel both classy and horrifying. Yeah, I know it has pacing issues, but the art direction was stunning. Elegant one minute, otherworldly nightmare the next. And the protagonist, charismatic yet unpredictable, pulling you deeper into the web of intrigue every episode. Lord of Mysteries didn't rely on loud action to grab attention, it seduced you with its quiet brilliance. A spellbinding hidden gem that deserves way more love than it got.
That animation is clean, bro. Like, so far from what I've seen in this clip, this animation is really clean. I might have to go back and actually give it a try. I didn't really, it was on my radar, but then it got knocked off because, you know, life happens. So it definitely looks clean. Okay. Okay. We all know how I feel about Solo Leveling. I love Solo Leveling, dog. Like, I've rewatched it 3 times already from beginning to end. I love Solo Leveling. It's fantastic. I really just think Jin Woo is unmatched. And yeah, I had to start reading the webtoon because it was so good. At least season 1 and 2 for sure. Season 2 definitely came with the heat for me.
Our aura farmer is back and he's flexing
the Lord of Aura Farming. That's what he should have named season 2.
harder than ever. Solo Leveling Season 2 picked up right where Season 1 left off, with Jin Woo casually soloing enemies like he's late for dinner. But this time, it wasn't just about the spectacle, though holy hell, the spectacle was unreal. Season 2 gave us deeper lore, higher stakes, and fights that looked so good, I had to remind myself to blink. The production went full, let's make gamers cry from hype mode, and I loved every frame. Jin Woo remains one of anime's most unapologetically cool protagonists. Stoic, confident.
Bro, the king of aura farming is just he's just cool, bro. Like, he is cool. Like, Jin Woo is cool. Like, when he you know, summoned these shadows in the little gym fight, bro, that shit was just, it was so cool. He literally had his hand in his pocket and it's like, oh, we going all out? Let's get it. Like, crazy.
And
then when he saves him on Ant Island, bro,
borderline mythic. You watch for the insane boss fights, but you stay for the sheer power fantasy of watching one man take on literal gods. If main character energy was a genre, Solo Leveling would be its poster child.
Look at him.
俺は成長し続けられるから。
何でも言ってよ。お手伝いぶちかますし、私。
互いの頭脳が合わせればたどり着ける。そこに全ての謎の源がある。
You ever watch anime and go, so they're doing science wars now? That's Dr. Stone, science future for you. In this season, Senku and crew.
I don't know about you guys. I stopped watching Dr. Stone after season 2. Why? I don't know. I kind of just stopped watching. I didn't really have a real reason not to watch it. But yeah, I just kind of just stopped. I thought it was a cool concept for an anime. It was definitely different and cool, but it just kind of like didn't interest me as much as other things, I guess. I wonder what you guys think about Dr. Stone. Like, do you guys still watch Dr. Stone? Is that something like you think is a top 10 anime of 2025? my question to you guys.
Crew trek into the New World, as in North and South America, to hunt down rare resources, unravel secrets of the petrification device, and clash with formidable foes. This isn't just about flashy tech, it feels like a grand expedition. They're legit building electric motors or cooking up something, or they're in jungle warfare, racing through forests with scientific gadgets in hand. The show leans harder into action than before, but those scientific moments are still there. They just punch harder now. Visually and narratively, Science Future balances discovery and danger masterfully. Senku still shines with that smug, this is exhilarating energy, while conflicts force him to apply science under pressure. And man, those emotional beats hit just as hard as the explosions. The final episodes made me fist pump for chemistry like it was the World Cup. Dr. Stone, Science Future reminded us that sometimes the most powerful magic of all is just good old-fashioned science.
最終決戦はアマゾン奥地ストーンサンクチュアリそうそるぜこれは
Oh, yo.
さあ始めようか
We all know how I felt about this because of the video I made. I love Infinite Castle, and I did like the backstory, but I thought it was too long. I thought that part, I mean, I think I told you guys when I watched this in theaters when it came out. This is probably the slowest part of the movie is when they go on his backstory. It's like 40 minutes of this. Everything else, fantastic. Fights, Shinobu, crazy. Everything else, even Zenitsu, when he's fighting his brother, that's fire. But when you had this part, it was kind of a lullaby, like going on his backstory, telling me about him. Like it was cool, but that was probably the lowest part of the movie for me. But other than that, I would say this is definitely one of the top 10 that came out this year. The hype was well lived. Unfortunately, I think the next part is going to be a movie as well, because they made a lot of money off this, so they're going to capitalize for sure. But nah, fire.
You know how every time Demon Slayer drops something new, the internet collectively loses its mind? Yeah, Infinity Castle Part 1 didn't just break the internet, it slammed it into another dimension. This arc feels like UFO Table kicked open the studio doors and yelled, who needs psychics when you have unlimited budget? The sheer scale of the castle, the twisting corridors, floating rooms, shifting gravity. It's like someone gave an architect too much caffeine and too much talent. Every frame looks expensive. Like
right there,
mortgage your house for another render pass is expensive. But beyond the spectacle is the atmosphere. It's claustrophobic, emotional, and dripping with tension. You can feel the endgame approaching. Every fight feels personal, every cut deliberate. The animation hits god-tier levels, but the character moments, that's where it hurts. Infinity Castle Part 1 isn't the finale yet, but it already feels like the calm before a historic storm. Demon Slayer's crown is still firmly in place and shining brighter than ever.
Yo, talk about an anime that I didn't think I was gonna like. To Be a Hero is, yo, if you haven't seen it, if you can get past the animation, at least some of it, like, because at first I think that's what turned me off is I didn't really like it at first, and then I watched the first episode, and the first episode had me hooked. Like fire.
In a year where everyone and their grandma tried to be a superhero, To Be Hero X swooped in and said, hold my cape. This wild ride from a Chinese studio proved that great anime can come from anywhere, and it did so with style to spare. Imagine a world where believing in a hero actually gives them power. Yeah, you read that right. It's a ridiculous premise that the show absolutely owns, delivering some of the wackiest hero antics I've seen since One Punch Man discovered hair loss. The animation and fight scenes were shockingly slick, plus you can feel the passion behind it. They even roped in top-tier musical talent with Savano, so every epic moment had a killer soundtrack to match. It's basically
the animation is really good.
If Absurdly Fun had a poster child, To Be Hero X would be front and center.
3D CGI stuff, but it was actually fire. I can't even lie. Once I got past that, it was over.
強く吹き荒れていた。
Yeah.
人は明滅するのだ。私の灯火が消えようとも、灯火を受けた誰かが照らす。
My hero is my hero. I mean, I finished the manga like whenever it ended. I don't know, was that a year or two ago or some shit like that? So I've been pretty caught up on this. to say that I've kept up with the actual anime and watched every season, no. I did restart, not restart it, but I did start it again like a few weeks ago, and it's still fire. Like it's still fire, and I'm enjoying it again. Actually seeing it animated instead of me just reading it. So the animation is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna ruin the ending for you guys, but I'm still not a fan of how they ended the show. I know a lot of people that they were content with the ending, but I was not. Kind of just like felt like it shouldn't have ended the way it ended, but I mean, it is what it is.
There's something heartbreakingly beautiful about watching My Hero Academia reach its final season. Kind of ending that makes you sit back and go, damn, we really grew up with these kids. After years of build-up, heartbreaks, and explosions of quirks, 2025 finally gave us the payoff we'd been waiting for, and it delivered. The animation, peak bones. Every frame feels like it's screaming, we're going out with a bang. Literally. Really it's the culmination of two ideologies clashing, hope versus hatred, with the weight of every season behind it. The writing finally hits that emotional high note too.
Animation top tier. Still just don't like the ending.
Characters we've seen since day one get their moments, and the pacing keeps you hooked without wasting a single second. It's closure done right.
Definitely
My Hero
closure.
Academia's final season reminded everyone why it defined a generation of shonen fans. Not by being perfect, but by ending with heart, fire.
Crazy this anime has been out for like, what, 10 plus years? Like, it doesn't even feel like it's been on that long, but it's actually been out for like that long. It's crazy. I think it came out, what, 2013, 2014-ish, 2015? Around those 3 years?
Yeah, and the kind of catharsis only anime can pull off. When that final theme swells and the dust settles, it hits you. We didn't just watch heroes grow, we grew with them. And maybe that's the real quirk of this story.
That was a cool transition. I have not heard of this one. This is the original song. I have heard of this. One, I'm gonna plug these guys because I actually really enjoy their podcast. Bonus Pack, Bonus Pack. I think they made it was on one of the episodes. They do a lot of like anime reviews, and right now I think they were watching Naruto or they were watching Yu Yu Hakusho, one of the two. And they mentioned this show, and it sounded insane. I just didn't remember what the name of it was, but when I seen this creature come out of the garbage can, it clicked in my head because they said it was kind of like a cute little alien or some shit, and it makes sense. And then seeing the name of it kind of, jogged my memory a little bit. But I heard this is fire, like low-key fire. It's kind of depressing, but low-key fire as well.
If you looked at Dakopi's original sin and thought, a cute alien coming to spread happiness, how wholesome. Oh, you poor naive soul. This show that no one saw coming sucker punched everyone with one of the most emotionally devastating stories of the year. Dakopi might look like a plush toy, but his story is a mirror to humanity's darkest and most tender sides. It's a masterclass in tone balance, gentle visuals, heavy themes, and writing that hits like a train made of sadness. Despite its bleakness, there's beauty in its honesty. It doesn't manipulate your tears, it earns them. The ending left me staring at the credits, silently reevaluating life. If Clannad broke you once upon a time, Dakopi's original sin will make sure the emotional damage is permanent.
Nah, if it's as emotional as Clannad, that's crazy. Like, based off of the stuff I heard, it sounds like it has the potential to be that emotional like Clannad, but damn. I mean, the animation looks good too, so I think it's another one that's gonna have to be watched.
最近はちょっと悪くないんだ。静香ちゃん、ごめんね。
Man, this Chainsaw Man, bro.
And at number 1, surprise, surprise, Chainsaw Man Rezehen chainsawed through the competition and claims the throne. Mappa once again reminded the world that they can animate literal chaos and somehow make it look like fine art. Rezehen was everything we loved about Chainsaw Man. Brutal fights, twisted humor, and uncomfortably relatable characters. Wrapped in the tenderest love story you didn't expect from a show about a guy with a chainsaw for a face. I don't know if this is a controversial take, but honestly, this is the best animated shonen movie I've watched. Yes, even better than the Demon Slayer movie.
That's a hot take. That is a hot take. better than the Demon Slayer movie is crazy, dog. Like, crazy talk. Better than Demon Slayer?
It's loud, it's tragic.
I haven't seen this movie. I'm gonna just let it be known I haven't seen it. So I'm gonna have to take his word for it. I might have to watch it because there's no way it's better than Demon Slayer Infinite Castle. No way.
It's romantic in the most Chainsaw Man way possible. Messy, explosive, and unforgettable. By the end, I was left sitting there thinking, damn, they really did it.
みんなチェンソーの心臓ばっか欲しがっちゃってデンジーの心臓は欲しかねえのか
I feel like he's missing something, Bev.
バン
So, there it is, the best anime of 2025. If this is the bar we're setting for anime's future, I can't wait for
That's the
2026 to
2025?
somehow outdo it. What were your top picks this year? Let me know down below. And as always, hit that like button, subscribe for more weeb nonsense, and I'll see you next time.
All right. So, okay. So my man said this is his list of the best of 2025. I feel like there's some missing, so I'm gonna go ahead and point them out for you guys. At least in my opinion, you guys can say in the comments what you think, but I gotta talk my shit real quick. So I think in addition to these, I think you need Gachakucha. That needs to be in there. Fire animation, fire story. I'm enjoying it so far. Still not done. So I mean, maybe that's why he didn't put it on there. It's still ongoing. My Dress Up Darling. I mean, if you've seen My Dress Up Darling before, you know exactly where I'm going. Fire, especially if you like the romance and like the comedy stuff, it's pretty good. I'm trying to think what else. Clevitus? Bro, Clevitus was actually a great anime for 2025. I don't know if it's like top 10 worthy, but honorable mention for sure, especially with the story. It's fire, and I definitely want to see more of that one. Dang, I'm trying to think of what else. There's a lot. There's a lot came out this year, man. It's hard to just. Oh God, Apothecary Diaries, guys. Like Apothecary Diaries season 2. Some of the best storytelling. You want to talk about like animes? That should be in the top 10 for sure, in my opinion. These are just my opinion as usual. Like obviously, you guys don't have to like agree with it. Definitely Apothecary Diaries. Let's see what else I can find. Trying to think of what else came out this year. We already talked about Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling. What else we got? Solo Leveling. I'm looking through my anime list. Sorry, I know you guys probably wondering what the hell am I doing. Let's see. Fire. I already talked about those. Honestly, those are the only 3 that like come to mind real quick. I don't drag this video out longer than it has to be. Let's see. Fire Force. Yeah, Fire Force season 3 came out too. Yeah, that was fire. I really enjoyed that one as well. Let's see. Yeah, other than those 4, I mean, there's probably, I mean, obviously I didn't make a list of my top 10 yet, but those are like some that come to mind for sure, especially, and I haven't finished some of the ones from this season, this fall 2025 or whatever. So I still have a lot to you know add to the list, possibly, or at least a few other ones that I'm thinking about adding to the list right now. But yeah, man, this is VinnyTube's top 25 of 2025, or sorry, top 10 of 2025. Sorry. Yeah, if you liked it, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your top 10 is. Do you agree with what he said? Do you agree with what I said? If you added some, which ones would you add? Which ones would you recommend for top for 2025? And as always, man, I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Also, don't forget the next episodes of Zom 100 are gonna be Saturday. Yeah, we're doing 5 and 6, I believe. Yeah, 5 and 6. And then as always, man, if you like the video, comment down below what you guys think, and I'll see you on the next one. As always, man, peace and love.